What's going on, you beautiful cultists and heathens? Welcome back, guys, to another reaction video. And yeah, it's been some time since I've done any reaction videos. I've been doing like Elden Ring so far. The part 4 came out recently. I hope you guys liked it. I put a lot of effort into it, especially in terms of editing. I did not always use this much editing in a game. I guess I did in the last Faith one. But hey, if you are enjoying those, make sure to check all of them and make sure to leave a like on those. Thank you all very much. And guys, today we're going to check out another reaction. No, check out another of maxor's beautiful editing mayhems. Yeah, mayhems. Let's call it that. By one of the people that commented on my previous reaction video said I should check this out. So I said, okay, fine, my brother. I'm gonna do that just for you. You're my brother, right? Yes, right. Or maybe a sister. I have no idea. Brother, yes, brother. Or maybe a sister. Who can tell? Brother, yes, brother. Or maybe a sister. I have no idea actually. Are you really a brother? Are you my brother? Or are you a sister of mine? Are you even one of us?
Or are you conspiring or incest?
Anyway, of course, guys, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to this channel to support your boy, and of course, go check out the original video, and we'll put it in the description of this video. And without further ado, guys, let's jump right into it and get brain farted due to maxor's editing. Okay, guys. Let's see what maxor has to offer for us in Yakuza. I've known Yakuza series for a while. I never played them all at all. But I know them that there are so many of them. It's still going, and it is one of the best games out there. Apparently, I might check it out eventually. But for now, let's go see what maxor has to offer for us for Yakuza 0.
There are spoilers in this video.
Oh, thank you
Yakuza
for that.
0 is a groundbreaking business management and unhinged violence simulator where the player is tasked with the thorough exploration of people's faces using your fists.
Ah, yeah, the fists. If you want to explore the personality of your enemies, your followers, just use your fists, crush their skulls, and then you know there's sometimes in anime when for some reason the characters like fist fight, they beat the living hell out of each other, and for some reason they are friends now. They understood each other perfectly. I never understood that concept at all. Why fists? But hey, maxor said it. Use your fists to understand people.
In this Oriental-inspired entertainment product, it's up to you to beat dastardly criminals nearly to death, manage the economy, manage women as a pimp.
Oh goddamn, the women. Ugh, the women.
Splinky, great pizza to the illiterate, and so much more. In the backdrop of a murder mystery crime drama incited by rampant real estate speculation.
Oh god, the real estate.
Yakuza, Kiryu Zabubu, and Goro.
Zombu. I really need to know how he comes up with these names. I genuinely need to know how he comes up with these goofy ass names. Just here it is.
Rampant real estate speculation. We play as the hard-boiled Yakuza, Kiryu Zabubu, and Goro Meningitis.
Oh god.
The streets of that weird city from
That's what that guy did.
Along the way, doing an excess of justified self-defense mugging to spend their ill-gotten gains on increasingly odd behavior. All in an effort to untangle.
That's a real thing in Yakuza? Damn. Now I have to go and now check that out. Interesting. Omoshiroi.
A sinister power struggle taking place within the Silly Spaghetti People Club, with such esteemed members as the entire cast of Goodfellas and a Sundowner from the Metal Goose series. Of course, innocence.
How come he's still shitting on the Metal Gear series? He always like gave it in like weird ass names, but now the Metal Goose series, the creativity on this guy is just limitless, man. I tell you.
Crossfire. It's an inclusive.
Thank you that one comment that really told me to check this out. This is going to be fire. I know it.
But whether I was on the stage, getting invested in the plot, performing gentrification, or just watching literal in-game pornography, I was always held at the edge
so
of my
there's
seat,
actual
wondering what could possibly come next. So despite the darkness and absolute certain murder, it maintains a tonal dissonance I can only describe as neck-shattering in a way that is always a breath of fresh air. With all this said and done, I invite you to enjoy the bizarre world of Yakuza.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy that, maxor. I'm definitely going to enjoy this. Is this real? This man just literally... Okay, there's Michael Jackson also. This man literally is murdering people as he's singing also. Although I did hear Yakuza 0 is one of the best Yakuza games. I wanted for larceny?
There is no better place to start than the various methods we employ to atomize people into their base particles. With 2 playable characters and 8 unique fighting styles, there is always variation. And for the blind people in my audience, Yakuza is a beat-em-up in the most literal sense
I
possible.
can already
Matching
tell
the
that
player
it's
against
a beat-em-up.
absolute Mongolian hordes of strange characters, such as...
Yes. Mongolian characters. The Mongolians are everywhere.
goons, bikers, your own Yakuza, men in black,
oh god, men in black.
Chinese men. Don't worry, these delicate hands would never kill anyone unless they don't subscribe.
That guy just lived. After that shot, he's fine. He's living with his grandchildren right now in the countryside. He's fine, guys. Don't worry. They don't kill anyone. Yeah, they don't. They're fine.
Smash the
It's good.
bell. We attack using a flurry of different, intricate combos to build our primordial rage meter, which we use to cause the real damage in the form of hundreds of completely absurd animations ranging from light jabs to permanent injury and certain death.
Oh,
the
yep,
beauty
that's
in all
that
this
guy
is that,
died.
like the beautiful and
he's dead. He's fine. He's
Japanese
fine.
language, expulsion of our death resource is context sensitive, with possibly hundreds of different, entirely unique animations, all dedicated to Kiryu's never-ending war on bones. Are you carrying a giant code?
Oh, that's a large war, man. That's it's really hard for that war. You know, there are a lot of bones, and there are a lot of people with bones. So he's waging a war that he's losing. There are too many of them. The army is too much. We need reinforcements.
Are you near a ledge on this one level with not to worry? Or maybe you just have a box. Serve that shit up faster than FedEx. Every single
creativity on this
is
thing.
gratuitously violent. But don't worry, neither of our characters canonically kill anyone. We just give them lifelong disabilities that are worse than death. Since I'm feeling generous,
that's better. Why kill them when you can make them suffer?
Lead them till there remains nothing of them. Crush them till they can no longer stand in my way to glory.
Exactly how. Playing as Kiryu Kazoo, our fighting styles consist of the Brawler.
He just picked that up like it's nothing.
Fighting style focused on replicating the police experience.
Oh god,
a quick attack
that was dirty, man. Oof, that was. Whew, Maxor, you are fighting dirty here, my dude. You are fighting dirty here. Damn.
Dodge heavy moveset well suited to cowards, and monkey mode, which
monkey
instantly adds several hundred pounds of muscle mass that you then have to drag around. It's not very good. Switching to our next character, Pirate Captain Goro Majima gives us the funky styles. As a thug, we have a wide range of generic moves and the fucking neck snapping power. I don't think they're going to get back up.
He's fine, Max. So he's gonna come back up, go to the doctor, have his neck checked. It's fine. There's no way he's completely disabled right now for his entire life and will suffer a humiliating life. There's no way. Right. I'm right, of course.
Breakdancer. Yes, a breakdancer. We sacrifice takedowns for style in the most absurd and
That's
flashy
so
way
cool.
possible. And as a slugger, we cheat by pulling out the fucking baseball bat and wield it like nunchucks, letting us hit.
Well, that's realistic.
Exploit every boss in the game. He just can't do anything. On top of this, there are 2 secret fighting styles normally completely inaccessible to the player, and unfortunately, the process for their acquisition is very interesting. One might say physically painful. As early as Chapter 7, you're given the business opportunity of establishing a horde store monopoly,
What?
and Majima takes it with great enthusiasm.
I am enthusiastic about that business as well. Let's go. Where must I sign? That looked like an interesting, like, you know, business type note. Don't get it wrong. It's business. It's free real estate.
To unlock the final fighting style, we will have to run our cabaret club well enough to unseat the 5 prostitution daimyo of Japan. It'll be a fun side quest, I told myself, just like Oblivion. That's a fun game.
Oh god, I have to talk to women too.
There are many ways to run a high society cabaret club, like abuse. But a true manager of a great establishment has many factors to consider. Contrary to popular belief, all women are different, but like
God
the
damn
cast...
it, I knew it. I knew it. There were rumors that women are all the same. So I was getting like high and, you know, I was getting hopeful. But god damn it, women are different. You know, every one of them is a unique person. They are not like products, people. Yeah, I will say that. They are not products. They have personalities. They have faith. They have dreams. So don't be a douchebag, please. For the love of God, what's wrong with you and you abuse women? And women should not be even abuse their abilities too. Like all of us should be unique and different, and at the same time equal. Okay, enough of that feministic and what's the type of the male one? I don't care. No, just all of us be good to each other. Yeah, that's the whole story. Bye bye.
System, all people can be classified. Our objective is to keep the customer as happy as possible by balancing our women's specializations. Some girls are cute, others are great at conversation, and some are skilled. Akina has a degree in biomedical engineering.
God damn, girl, why here then? Why are you here?
Me have very low expectations and can be pleased with rubbing rocks together, while wealthy patrons have refined tastes like physical and mental abuse. Every employee has their limits, and it's up to you to stretch them as far as possible. Truly, we are the Bezos of cabaret. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be attending the poor people hunt. Of course, as a proper host, it's up to you to attend
how much
to
is
every
the how much the okay? It's 5 minutes. Damn. Whew. Okay.
Whereupon things go.
Hold on. So, no, not that. So we are in the business of a proper business, guys. Of real estate, let's call it that, the real estate, and we are allowed to beat poor people too. Where can I sign? I already had enough in the real estate simulator about how I was rich, so rich that I was still stealing from the poor. But still, this literally is my dream. You know, like running a proper free real estate. And of course, beating up the homeless people and getting all their money and becoming even more rich. Like Bezos.
Relaxing to batshit. Every time you wait a table, you'll receive a cryptic hand signal from the girl, which
What
tells
does
you
that
what
even
the customer
mean?
desires. And if you want to please them, you better remember all of them.
Oh.
What the fuck are you trying to say? I don't. I'll be back with a gun.
Perfect.
And just in case this wasn't painful, every time you go to a new table, the game will throw a fucking flashbang. So over the course of a never-ending grind, I was given the most painful migraine I will ever get in my life. This screen and this music inspire my killing urges. By the way, this game is a beat-em-up.
Yeah, I could tell.
To conclude our cabaret adventure, our reward is the Mad Dog style, which allows you to wield a knife and sprint.
Oh god, that really was painful for me. Oh, his feet. Ow. Oof, that really. I felt that. Oof.
Striking your foes like a cracked up Doberman and unlocking takedowns that straight up kill people. Oh fuck, that looks pretty sharp. Anyways, good luck playing with the knife style. It was absolutely an experience that I would never repeat ever again. So when I heard that unlocking the other secret style involved 8 hours of the real estate quest, I probably had a PTSD attack.
Yep, I can understand that feeling.
Kiryu is going to have to do without the poopy farto style. I have a fucking fish to feed. Take my...
Oh god, I can't. Okay. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Just hold on. I need to. I can't. Hold on. Right. I had to rejuvenate after that heart attack that I had. Oh my god, this was so worth it. I'm so glad to be back and reacting some things. You know, I will definitely go back to my other games. I will upload if I can, a new horror game, somewhat of a horror game, and then return to Elden Ring. But so if you guys like this reaction, like my reactions, and want me to do more of them, please make sure to leave a like on this and comment down below that you want to like watch more, and or tell me which one of them should I watch. Otherwise, I will continue to the next reaction will be the part 2 of Elden Ring incorrect summary, and then after that I will like put another Elden Ring video or the Last Faith video. So tell me guys in the comment section down below. Thank you all very much for your support. Let's continue.
Kiryu is going to have to do without the poopy farto style. I have a fucking fish to feed. Take my advice. Yakuza 0 has a lot of side content, and if you happen to be a completionist, stay away, or you might just be locked in the Facebook game for 3 days. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be spending the rest of my day betting on domestic violence.
Where can I get that? Which part of that map is it in the game?
When I first played this game, I expected brutal combat. I expected silly takedowns, but what I didn't expect was the hour I spent with the claw machine.
I'm having a fucking blast.
I don't think I need to play pool for 3 hours, but
wow, the creativity and the freedom in this
fictional world of Japan better than a good night on the town.
Yeah, I can tell.
Point, I started wondering what kind of game I was actually playing.
Yeah, you can pretty much do everything in this game, right? Damn, I know Yakuza has been known for their immense freedom and the immense activities that you can like use and do. So it's really interesting. It's really good.
Zero is a lot like reality.
Oh god.
You always need more money, mostly for upgrades where you inject money directly into your arms and collect every vaccine. But secondarily, healthcare never comes free. So every time you take damage, you're gonna have to consume to fill the void inside. Or alternatively, carry thousands of dollars in medicine. There is no limit to juicing.
That's such a good mechanic.
Yakuza's difficulty depends entirely.
He was fine. He's fine, guys. He's fine. Don't worry. That was a the gun wasn't loaded. He just fell because of shock. You know, he got scared. He's fine. He's fine.
On how much of a Sigma male you are. Kiryu might not get any pussy, but he is getting paid. You might think that beating up the homeless is
Don't forget, I don't think I did not heard that Among Us reference. Maxor, I'm watching you, man.
For babies. If you want to make the real dough, you'll have to risk it all on gambling.
Damn.
More specifically, betting on scantily clad women beating each other half to death. And because of the copyright music and interesting visuals,
very interesting.
This in my video represents me betting my real income. Majima, however, never has money problems because his cabaret pays him several billion yen.
Damn.
The entire plot of the game happens because we're fighting over 1/10 of that. So it's a shame that I lost all of it. Yes, all 10 billion of it, because I was robbed by a man with fucking orangutan strings.
Damn.
This is Mr. Shakedown, and if you ever encounter him, run. It doesn't matter how much you have. It doesn't matter how long you've spent getting it. If you lose to Mr. Shakedown, he will take all 10 billion of it and then disappear to somewhere. So if you want a cent of that back, you better go find him eventually. That's
what was that? Those cross-dressers for a second? Hold on, guys. Maxwell, what was that?
Bad, but like all human suffering, this can become a business opportunity.
So wait, he like has this guy. This random ass dude that is a 5 feet tall. How tall was he? Has now a 12 billion yen, which pretty much means that you are like the richest man in Japan, and he just walks around with it. He doesn't go get outside the country. What is that? Is he stupid?
You see, Mr. Shakedown is actually a form of banking. Whatever amount he robs from you, the game will add 15% more, meaning if you're up for the challenge of defeating Harambe, the returns are worth it. At least with this method, your money doesn't vanish into the void. Of course, that isn't always a bad thing. There's a lot of places to spend our money, and most of them are fun. A little too fun.
I can tell,
I don't want to have to read the fucking phone book to play some goddamn Chinese solitaire. Tabletop Simulator, never heard of it. The only game I play is Eels and Escalators. What I'm trying to say is, this is a rabbit hole, a good one.
Really long one
getting
even.
addicted to the
I can
bowling
tell.
game and then winning the chicken, who doubles as a financial advisor.
What?
Yakuza is not
What
meant to be
the
questioned,
fuck?
and that isn't even the wackiest game. That honor goes to the phone dating, which takes the form of a shooter.
What?
Yes, like Call of Duty. To win a date with the girl of our dreams, we are going to have to pick the right responses from a wide variety of options, most of which are insane, like inviting a girl to fight a marsupial. For some reason, women don't like that. But the best possible outings lean heavily on this game's amazing soundtrack.
So how much freedom are you allowed to have in this game? God damn. Looks like you can have endless. Jesus Christ. Why is it? Oh my, and just seeing these compels me like to want to go play Yakuza 0. Damn.
Of beautiful karaoke themes, stylish disco tracks, and stellar emotional ballads. I am, of course,
although he's not talking that much
karaoke
about
and
the
dancing,
story,
which
but
are
this
both
is, looks so
incredible in
fun.
their style and creativity. They are so out there, so truthful, and sound so good that
Yeah,
I
I
just
can
couldn't
tell.
get
I can
enough
hear
of
it.
In short, they're everything a dance should be. This scene tells me more about Majima than an entire Hideo Kojima script. Kiryu has never killed anyone, but let me tell
He was
you,
fine.
this man knows how to murder a dance floor.
Damn. Okay, I see you. Yakuza, I see you. I see you. I got it. I got it. You're that. You're that game. God. What the fuck? He shot a missile with a bullet? He's a Sigma male, of course. Of Yakuza. Kiryu. Yeah. Kiryu, yeah, his name was, I think it was Kiryu. So he is getting paid and he can shoot missiles. He's a Sigma male, of course.
And yet, that's not even half the fun, because Yakuza 0 contains an array of interesting, meaningful, and necessary side quests, which allow the player to engage in a variety of small stories, ranging from pizza delivery to replacing a phone battery. That one's a little boring. You can even roleplay as a Persona fan by following a child around the city. Often, these quests will have entirely unique fights and challenges, accompanied by complex moral judgment and logic puzzles. In one instance, I was given the task of infiltrating the cult of Munancho Hepto Nas, whereupon I had to learn the practice of Shurapipi, the acquisition of Kulipas, and the greeting of Munancho, at which point the game tested me on their exact definitions.
Did that all
I promptly
mean?
beat their leader to death. In another instance, Kiryu teams up with the famous movie director Steven Spielberg, known for his hit film Indian Jeans,
Indian
to
Jeans.
a music video with famous international pop star
Miracle Johnson.
I was hired to beat the extras to death.
And they
After I
made
think
him
about it,
like the black version of him, I guess, not the white version of Michael Jackson, which is kind of interesting actually. Design. I'm not like against it, but I'm interested in why they decided to put his, the black when he was still black colored. So interesting.
Every side quest ends with a trip to the hospital, except for the pizza one. That ends in love. It's not delivery, it's too short note. This stands in stark contrast to the actual plot of the game.
Oh, now
which
the
is played
plot.
completely
It's the
straight.
plot now.
Taking everything I've said before into account, you might think this is weird, and sometimes it is. One
What
day, you
the
might be
hell?
saving a helpless blind woman, and the next, abandoning her so you can play Idolmaster for several days. I'm sure that she'll be just fine.
Jeez.
But funny anecdotes aside,
There are enough rats for her to live for another 100 years.
Real drama and emotion here. Of all the things I expected this game to be, sad was not one of them. Neither did I expect a believable love story or the murder mystery. This game is downright determined to constantly surprise you, even if it has
What
to
the-
stop making sense. In Majima's story, we are sent to kill a buff Chinese man before fighting him, teaming up with him to save the innocent, and then fighting him again. But I changed my mind. This exact arc happens with 3 separate characters, and that's just Majima's story.
Damn, that's
In
a lot.
fact, despite
Seems
the game
like
being called
large.
Yakuza 0, Kiryu leaves the family in Chapter 1. Then he fucking rejoins it. Every antagonist has so much goddamn personality that you just don't know when you're gonna be friends with them. Every man is vying for power and control, but each does it for their own distinct reasons. Wano is a Genshin Impact player who only desires money and women. Kuze is a boxer who wants to fight a lot. Shibusawa is obsessed with power, and Nishitani is the Joker.
Man, all of them look so cool and badass. Like genuinely, I'm shocked at how good they look. This game just seems too good, man. Damn.
Enemies become friends, friends become enemies, and Kuze will not let you alone. The only character who's actually not interesting is essentially Chinese Spider-Man.
Okay. Damn. 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 Damn.
Holy shit, whose defining feature is that he's ugly.
Yeah.
Unless you played the Chinese version of the game,
Oh.
then he's weirdly handsome and also on the cover. But even when
Oh,
playing in the
I
most
got
serious
it,
of
I
circumstances,
got
the game still catches you off guard. A tense deal with a Yakuza boss can change seemingly at random into a ridiculous combat encounter fighting 90 enraged apes. Or in the case of Majima, a visit to the CIA becoming a fever dream in which you have to fight the buff crossdressers.
Oh, God.
The game cares more about good gameplay and fun story than actually making sense.
I love
It's
that.
quite refreshing.
Actually, that is so much. That's so refreshing if a game does that. You know, that's sometimes games just try to be too realistic and just forget the fun aspect of games. You know why you play video games? Because of their fun. You want to have fun, but they sometimes make it too realistic. But so this is quite refreshing, actually.
When Yakuza gets serious, it really means something, and when it's being silly, it's absolutely cathartic.
Damn.
Everything has impact, unless it's a gun. We haven't killed anyone,
Yeah,
by the way.
they are
All in
fine.
all,
They're
Yakuza
just fine.
is more true to
How
life
many
than
times do I have to tell you guys? They are fine. They're fine. How was your day, guys?
any other game I've ever played. Not by making sense or being realistic, but emotionally. At the beginning of this game, Kiryu is just kind of a cool buff guy, but after exploring his friendships, seeing him have fun and just interacting with people, I realized that
The interaction really
So
are
when things take a bad turn and
bony.
we're at our lowest
Let's call
point,
that.
you really feel it, more than almost any other game. Yakuza is about life, with all the beautiful ecstasy, awful tragedy, and everything in between. Fights are never just fun in Yakuza. They can be comedic, cathartic, or just really goddamn cool. Activities make you feel like a part of the world, and every cutscene is filled with emotion and personality. When I first played, I thought that Yakuza was all over the place, that it was somehow messy. But now I realize that life is fucking messy, and that's okay.
Okay, it's interesting.
I want to thank all of the
that's
Yakuza
it. Patreons who are accomplices to my crimes.
bosses who are using my channel to launder money,
Oh.
kind of like a pizza joint in New York City. If you want to contribute towards the channel and facilitate all of our questionable activities, then I recommend taking a look at my Patreon down below. Thank all of you for watching and waiting, and of course, don't try to escape.
Thanks for watching. Alright, that's it. Man, that was super interesting and short as all hell. God damn, I wish there was more. But all good things come to an end, guys. But god damn, that was such a good video, such a good episode. Maxor just keeps on getting better and better. I know this was like out of nowhere. The Yakuza one, I think, is the middle section, the middle like part of the videos. Like in terms of his incorrect summaries, I think it's like the middle part of it. So it's really like I said random, but that guy just said, "Oh, you have to check it." And I said, "Okay, fine, my dude." I'm not going to go back to that topic, and I will check it out. And my God, I'm so thankful that I did. It's so good. This is just, it was so good. I loved it. Thank you for recommending this. And of course, guys, if you want to recommend me anything, like it doesn't have to be always maxor, you know, recommend me like react to something. Make sure to tell them in the comment section down below. And of course, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to this channel to support your boy and our cult, of course. It's satirical YouTube, please, for the love of God. Recommend my videos. Thank you. And yeah. And we'll see you all. No, there's one more last part that I forgot. Oh yeah, make sure to check out my my Elden Ring playthrough. If I don't know if you like the two parts, the part 1 or part 2, but 3 and 4 are one of the best things I did. Like, and especially 4, I put a lot of effort in it. So make sure to check that out. And yeah, I will see you all in next video and in next reaction, I guess. So take care of yourselves all. Peace.